Okay, so we need to talk a little bit about the difference between bribery and coercion, same thing, and positive reinforcement. Obviously, most people who have a dog, know dogs, have read about dogs, will know what positive reinforcement is. Giving something to the dog that is favourable to them to increase the likelihood of the behaviour happening in the future. So purely the definition of reinforcement means more likely to do in the future. So you've got two kinds of reinforcement, positive and negative. We're not going to talk about the negative reinforcement today, but positive reinforcement is different to bribery and coercion. I think there is a little bit of confusion, particularly in like people who've first time training a dog or first time training a dog in a certain way or trying to keep things as positive as possible, whereby we start offering things up front. There is a little problem with it, and my example would probably be the fairly classic one. I think we've done the post on this on Instagram before. We let our dogs out in the garden, they're having a whale of a time, we shout them to come in, and the dog says, no, I'm having a whale of a time, I'm staying out here. So maybe we're clock watching, it's time for work, okay, I need you to come in. I've got no lead on you. Right, we look round, fridge, okay, we can pull the cheese out. Cheese, sausage, some people even use that word. The dog comes in. We give him the cheese. Brilliant. They've come in. We shut the door. We go to work. Fine. Okay, but what goes through the dog's mind? Tomorrow, we let the dog out. The dog's in the garden, having a reasonable time. Maybe not having a reasonable time. We shout the dog in. Have you got the, that cheddar that you had yesterday? Essentially, we create a problem in terms of we can almost directly reinforce what we're trying to prevent by offering the reinforcement. In this case, it's not reinforcement, by bribing up front. Please come in, I've got this. Oh, okay, I'll come in if you've got the thing. So what we must make sure we are doing is reinforcing behaviors rather than coercing behaviors. So ideally, Fido comes in first. We can still pay, ideally not with cheese, but we can still pay. But the dog's given us the behaviour first. Therefore, we're reinforcing the behaviour, not bribing and coercing that behaviour, because that's more likely to make that thing that we're trying to stop happen again.